Welcome to the channel. So this is in continuation in of our last video where we understood a little bit of standardization where we use .env file instead of directly hard coding the OpenAI API key. So in this particular video, we'll try and understand what are system message and human message class provided by Langchain and why we should be using them instead of directly using the tuples system and human that we were doing till now. So we'll first see the example of how we can use system message and human message. So up until now, I was only using Langchain underscore OpenAI, but now I've installed Langchain underscore core package as well, which provides me human message and system message class. After importing them, what I did was earlier we were creating tuples, right? Here, if you see messages, I've created tuples for system and human. But now what we are doing is we are using the classes that we imported from Langchain, which are system message, and we passed in the content of that. In the human message, we passed in the human message. So the messages remain the same, only uh, the thing that changes is how we are passing them into our LLM, right? And then, like before, we pass in the messages to the LLM and we get similar response, right? You can run multiple uh, instances of it and you'll get response as per your question. Now, why should you be using system message and human message instead of plain tuples, right? I mean, there is nothing wrong in this, and it looks very similar to what we are doing now using system message and human message class. So there are few things that these classes provide. One is validation type safety. So these classes ensure that you are using a string and not any other data type which is not supported by OpenAI or any other LLM. And also it provides type safety. You don't need to use tuples. You might miss something in the syntax which could lead to errors. So this provides validation and type safety. Next is when you are working with a larger code base where you need to use multiple instances of system message and human message, this provides you a consistent way of doing that, right? But earlier it was just tuples. Somebody could just write human, somebody could make some mistakes. So these classes provide you a consistent way of doing this again and again, right? Obviously, this improves readability because now we know what message we need to pass. And last but not the least is interoperability. This is the way how you are passing in the messages in OpenAI, right? You can pass in system, you can pass in human. But what if tomorrow you decide to use a different LLM altogether and it has a different syntax of passing these messages? Instead of worrying about all of those details, you can just use these system message and human message class. They will take care of supporting other LLMs. But for you, you will still be using these two classes. So you don't need to change your code. So this is why we should be using these classes. This is another way of standardizing our code. This is how you would do in a larger code base in an enterprise. So that's it for this video. Please subscribe to the channel if you're new. Thank you for watching. Have a good day.